All right now, everybody. Good morning. Welcome back to the Woodyard now. I don't even have a hat on, but I just gave myself a haircut. I'm just going to be splitting some wood today. There's a lot of good burning wood. All kinds of dead standing maple and cherry, mulberry, a few rounds of hackberry. And I got some mushrooms here. A walnut. But I also just noticed how beautiful this piece of oak is right here. You can make wood out of that. You can make wood out of this. I'm making all kinds of wood. I put some seasoned salt on those mushrooms. Now, this is obviously a salt, so it will help bring out some of the water. It's so hot, I can only do little bits at a time with a hyper split and a steel chainsaw. But I'm doing my best. If they come in and push all this out of the way, it'll be gone, which would be terrible. So hopefully they save it for me. Hopefully they know that I want the cherry and they won't destroy that. And I feel like I might pass out there. Let me clean you guys off a little, make sure we're clear there. All right. Sorry, I had a bug on me there. That's neither here nor there. And I don't even know if I'm going to show that. Bunny rabbit mode engaged. The same thing over and over again. We got a nice load of some cherry capsoxula here. There's all kinds of wood. I can't remember, I think that's the male of the species. I can't remember. If I'm wrong about that, let me know. Beef stroganoff. So go ahead, subscribe to the channel. They just came and dumped a bunch of crap right here. Dump furthermore dumps. Now there's crap everywhere, so you never know what you're gonna see. So that's what's going on. So it's time for lunch. I'm gonna take a break. We'll have to cross that bridge when we come to it. I'm starving and I'm about to pass out if I don't eat soon. Oh, you were looking for some firewood. Well, that's a likely story. If that's important to you, I can certainly wash my ass. Oh, watch my ass. Watch my ass. What I would recommend doing if you want to try to do that is I got my pants tucked into my socks. I don't have much luck with that. The trade-off is that it acts like a sawdust funnel and the sawdust goes right in my shoes. It's a good deal, even though it looks terrible. It's kind of a death-defying act to be out here right now. You could basically die from a tick bite. That will tick you off. I wonder if that's where that expression came from. You ever think about that? Get ticked off? I didn't realize how itchy those little bastards are. Harry Houdini actually thought about sewing monkey testicles onto his own testicles. Now I think I'm going to move down to this next pile and do the same thing. If you don't have low-loss fittings on your hose and you hook it up, that right there is a violation. So that's a little tidbit for you there now. But anyways, all right now everybody, I'm going to go ahead and fire up the chainsaw and try to chop suey this stuff a little bit. All right, now here we go. I am not measuring this wood. Why measure on a sunny day? It's what I always say. None of this is an exact science. All right, now I got this wood picked out of here. I'm gonna go ahead and just finish bucking up all these little twigs here now and scamper around in that little pile a little bit more, trash it up, thrash that around, and see if I can't get a little more wood. Get it moving on the noodles there. All right now, that's a full load of capsoxula right there. I'm gonna go stack this crap and maybe make some cherry firewood. All right, working late tonight. Here's that cherry wood. The main thing you're gonna need for a beef stroganoff is some beef. And that could blow up in your hands and your face and be a big problem. I said, let's go ahead and make 2 videos. Like I said, I'm repeating myself. Come get some food. All right, everybody, there we go. So there's our beef stroganoff. Speed this along, and Mavi's out here, and she's about to hit the tripod. I'm about to... All right, little girl. Okay, if you got a furnace in there and your refrigerant is leaking, could cause an explosion. They're not as harmful for the environment, but they're flammable and they could explode. So if your house blows up, that's not as big of a deal. So if you do something dumb and you plug it up to your high side and blow yourself up, that's on you. This video is for informational purposes only. All right, now everybody, I got all that stuff chop sueyed, and it's just a big mess right now. I don't know why, but they plowed right through this nice premium cherry wood I had out here and just mushed some of it into the mud and spread it all around and everything. This in itself is most likely a violation. And I pulled that piece out of the mud down there.
You got your problems, you're in a bind. Just fuck it all and leave it behind.
Okay, everybody, I got that cherry calf soxula piled up here. I already started bucking up a bunch of this crap. It took me about 3 to 5 days. That oak will be dry. It's some dry burning wood. In the fall, we split them small. Whatever. Hopefully, I put my deodorant on. I might do a deodorant check here. See you guys next time. Well, I'll see you guys here in a minute, as soon as I'm done here gassing myself. There's people all over the internet using these things. All right, now, let me buck up this piece of crap over here, and I got one over there, and we'll split some wood. Don't really give a shit. It's pretty close to 16 inches. All right, here we go. This is that other piece of crap. That's some good burning wood right here now. Oh, that's some heavy wood. Oh. Look at that piece of crap. Just a big old gnarly piece of oak. Log splitter will split that. All right, that's good for me. Let me go ahead and film. Oops, sorry there. Let me go ahead and film myself bucking this wood. Let me show you what we got. I don't know how much wood this is. Probably not quite a truckload. I'm gonna sell that bad boy. It will burn. Somebody's gonna get a nice little treat. Some hot burning wood coming through. All right. It'll be dry before you know it. That's that UV sunlight breaking down that wood now, and the water comes in and hits it and helps to wash it off and accelerates the process. But the UV is what breaks it down. And y'all just sit back and enjoy the show. I'm gonna buck some wood. Here we go. I did weed whack my Woodyard earlier this year. If you've been following, that was all mulch down there, so it's all cleaned up and looking nice. I got a whole avenue opened up there. All that has to be moved. It's a lot of wood. 44,500 every day. And I got enough wood laid out that by the time I get to the end of what I got, the stuff I'm splitting now will be dry and ready to go. I have some sad news to report. This field has apparently sold. I paid $7.99 versus $700 or $800. I thought about doing a sad melodramatic video of me frolicking through the field for one last time and all that. Whoa, snaky. I think there's about 30 ricks here. I'm not real sure. I'm just guesstimating. You can get up to $10,000. I was paid with zucchini and squash, a few tomatoes too. There's a whole lot of wood I gotta move. Here's a good example of that grayed out wood. You can see where there was a piece laying on top of it and it's striped there, but you can clearly see where the sun has been hitting it and bleaching it out, and then that water comes and washes away the damaged material and kind of accelerates it a little bit. I am disgusting right now. I'm soaking wet, didn't shower or anything, just wanted to get out here and move some wood. That's really gotten funky. Don't know what's wrong with that. This is all some good burning wood. And here we are now moving on to this next delivery. They got a nice 4-month-old puppy there, little doggo running around. I can't eat that many tomatoes. Flash on the camera is attracting the bug, so I gotta get out of here. We're gonna go ahead and sign off for today. That was all terrible. All right, I'm gonna head out of here now. Anyways, I'm out of here. I'm freaking hot. See you later.